Welcome to Soulful Music and Meditation. Today's video is going to be a little different. There are so many manifestation techniques out there. You've probably heard about journaling, visualization, the 3-6-9 method, affirmations, and the list goes on. But here's the truth. While each of these techniques can be effective, they all share one common thread. If you leave this out, none of them will work. And it's probably not what you think. It's not about taking a specific action or following a particular method. It's something else entirely. Hang with me and I'll explain. Let me start with my story all the way back to childhood. I was always fascinated by magic and the possibility that my thoughts could shape reality. I remember the moment that changed my life. I saw a woman in the mall with a small dark spot on her lip, just a tiny beauty mark. And I thought it was cool and wanted one just like it. I remember staring at myself in the mirror, focusing intensely, wishing for it, seeing it on my lip. A week later, there it was, that exact spot on my lip. And it's still here to this day. This might sound like a coincidence, but to my young mind, it felt miraculous. I was hooked. I realized with a child's imagination that if I wanted something deeply enough, it could be mine. Fast forward to my teenage years, I was absolutely enamored with my boyfriend, young and blissfully unaware of how complex life could be. I used to visualize our future together in such detail. I even drew a picture of us standing in front of a 2-story house with a little boy, a little girl, and a dog. I didn't think much of it at the time. It was just a fantasy, but it felt real to me. 10 years later, I found that drawing tucked away in an old notebook. And the craziest thing happened. That exact scene played out in real life. My then boyfriend, now my husband, was outside mowing the lawn of our 2-story home with our children playing around my feet. It was as if my teenage dreams had taken root. I'm not gonna lie, I stared at the picture in grateful awe at the beautiful exactness of the scene. And then there was the time I wanted $60,000 to redo our home. I tried journaling, meditating, and even visualized winning a lottery. But the universe had other plans. Instead, a hurricane hit, causing significant damage to the house. But out of that, we ended up receiving exactly $60,000 to restore and redesign our home. It wasn't the path I envisioned, but the result was exactly what I asked for. The house came out beautiful and I was grateful. Most recently, I was feeling stuck in my job. I wanted a remote job with a specific salary, so I went back to journaling, meditating, and writing affirmations. I saw the job and felt myself sitting in my home office. I applied for job after job, and each rejection could have felt like a roadblock, except I already knew the job was mine. Of course, I was hired into a position that not only met, but exceeded all my criteria. So, what does all this mean? Throughout my life, I've tried every technique you can think of: affirmations, visualization, drawing, journaling, you named it, I tried it. But over the years, I noticed one common theme that made everything click. That one thing? Knowing. It wasn't just hoping for what I wanted or believing it would happen eventually. I knew it was mine. I had more than faith I would be blessed someday. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt I was already living the blessing. I already had it, so there was nothing to worry about. As a matter of fact, the only thing to really write about was my expression of gratitude to the universe for always answering my heart's desires. This inherent knowing is a part of me, and I always thank the universe profusely for my blessings. I'm not waiting for anything to happen. In my mind and spirit, it happened, and this is the secret to manifestation. It's not enough to visualize what you want or write about it. You have to know it's yours. Believe and feel it so intently, it's as real as the ground beneath your feet. When I am manifesting, I am living the reality all day, every day, waking or sleeping. I have such a firm resolve that what I want is occurring, that the possibility of it not happening simply doesn't exist. So, here's the challenge. For many, there's often an obstacle between desires and knowing called limiting beliefs. These are the silent thoughts that tell us we're not worthy, that we're not capable, or that somehow our dreams are too big. It's essential to dig deep and explore those beliefs. If you can pinpoint the thoughts that make you doubt, you can start to transform them. So, to manifest your desires, remember, it's not just about the technique you use. You could write, visualize, meditate, or create your own method. But above all, you have to believe with everything in you that it's already yours. Feel it, live it, and don't let doubt have any room in your heart. If you're ready to make your dreams a reality, take this first step today. Believe with all your heart. And remember, the universe isn't holding anything back. It's waiting for you to open the door. Manifestation begins with knowing, not hoping, and it's waiting for you to step into that reality. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share your own manifestation stories in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. See you in the next one.